Hey, everybody out there, welcome to BuzzTV Live, October 11th, 2005.
Already the 11th?
Yes, it is. Time's flying by in the month of October. Before we know it, it'll be November.
Yeah.
And life will come to an immediate halt.
Yeah.
As we go to the mall.
Yes. I was actually thinking that the Xbox Live would be out that month. I hadn't even thought of the mall thing.
I'm just thinking, are we going to have time to play?
Oh, no. I mean, I got to get one, but I won't be able to get it out of its box until probably February.
Like idiots, we've waited to the very last minute. Hey, my name's Jason.
I'm Zach.
And joining us is
Jay.
Is
me.
Jay, all the way from the UK.
The dead Brit.
It's Jay from the UK.
None of that. It's too early or late. What time is it?
For us, it's about 2:25 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Also joining us tonight, I am bringing my lovely daughter, Megan, into the show to talk a little bit about AWA. Hang on. We seem to have a little bit of technical difficulty. 1 second, guys. Oh, it may be pulled out just a little bit. That's one thing we did not check before launching the show. We've changed a lot of stuff yet again.
Boom.
Should be on feed, too. We just need to make sure it's pushed all the way in on the back. It does have a tendency to come loose a little bit. It's the big, thick one.
And Megan sits in limbo.
And poor Megan.
You can talk, you know.
Unless somebody turned the camera off. I don't think that's happened. No. Should be able to look through it. Oh, it is all together?
Oh, wow.
Wow, we're really good. Is there any way we can find out it's going to be on channel 2 if we can plug that in?
Hi, guys.
You need to see the wires here to begin to understand this.
No,
yeah.
Actually, if they saw the wires here, they wouldn't be able to understand.
But here's the really
this.
cool thing, guys. This week is going to, I think, wrap up our technology test, because right now you guys should probably be receiving the best stream that you've ever received from us. As a matter of fact, for those of you that are in BuzzNet Radio right now, can you let me know how it looks?
They're saying it's very loud, among other things.
Yeah, Logan, it's very loud from a lot of people.
Of course, they're all using PC speakers they could turn down. Or headphones.
Shh, don't tell them about that.
Oh, yeah.
The moment you introduce logic into the world collapses.
I know.
You can't do that.
There's that whole audio slider there on your computer. Bring volume down. Yeah. Oh, well.
Okay, yeah, guys, this good. We've got, Logan, there's a large number of fantastics and greats, and wow, there's a hell of a lot of people over in BuzzNet Radio. This is absolutely amazing.
We're not going to have time to take questions. It's all going too fast.
It is going awfully fast.
Despite Zach, everything looks good. Very nice. That was from Chaotic Mind.
Oh, he loves you.
He does. I have a new fan.
Guys, just hang in there for just a second. Is it functional, Angie? All right, guys, introducing my lovely daughter, Megan.
Again.
Hey, Megan.
Hi.
She's just a little bit blurry, but all is good. Are you hanging in there with us tonight?
I'm good.
Good. So Megan's going to be joining us a little bit later on during the show. We'll talk a little bit about the AWA event that she went to, and maybe a little bit about Otaku TV and when the next one will be. Sound good?
It's good to me.
Awesome. So that's my daughter, Megan, guys. All right, sweet. So now we've got things functioning. Again, this week it's just technology test after technology test as we finalize our setup, wire configurations, equipment configurations, and the J configuration. Still working on that one, though. As you can see, he's not yet finely tuned. You can still poke him. Wait, as you can see, the adjustments have been working.
He's starting to come to life when you poke him now.
A little bit.
Actually, what you guys don't know, I had a button installed right here that it sends a minor jolt through his body when I poke it.
As a quick reminder, BuzzTV is for mature audiences only. We don't set out to offend. It just happens.
Yeah.
What?
I got him.
What? You like that, don't you?
We don't mean to offend. It just happens. We can't help it.
No.
People are just too sensitive.
They are.
They are.
Lots of folks are
Far
way
too
too
sensitive.
sensitive.
I mean, the idea is for us just to take a little bit of a break, have a good time, and visit with our fantastic members out there in 3D Buzzland. That's what it's all about. Starting next week, hopefully start bringing you guys some interesting news and things like that, but that's next week. Today ended up becoming a very interesting day at the very last moment, as it was just going to be Jay and I today. See, all right, I had a choice to make, and here's the deal. Zach is on assignment. He's not really here.
I'm not here.
No, Zach.
It's a figment of your imagination.
Of course, Zach never is really here, and I think you guys know that.
Yeah.
But Zach has been set up outside of the 3D Buzz cave area in seclusion so that we can really start getting a tighter wrap on the modeling class. How's that modeling class coming, Zach?
Coming along very well.
Very good, very good. We're hoping to get our pre-registrations going this weekend, and I anticipate by Monday that the class will be filled, at least with the number of I-1Ns I have. If everybody jumps on that, then it's going to fill up very, very, very fast. So yeah, for those of you that are waiting with lots of excitement, and it's worth the wait, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be totally awesome. I can't even wait.
I mean, I've seen a lot of content available on the internet, tutorials. I've seen books. I've seen videos from other people. Nothing comes close. You guys saw what we did with the Maya Fundamentals class. We're keeping the bar raised just that high for the modeling class.
And if they didn't, they should.
Oh, they haven't seen the Maya Fundamentals?
Yeah, if they haven't seen it, they should.
Absolutely. I don't have a problem with you saying that. So yeah, it really is an amazing piece of work. We have suffered a few setbacks because of having to get that commercial done, so that bit into a few days' worth of our time. The constant work with BuzzTV, trying to fine-tune all of our equipment here and get this fantastic operation up and running for you guys.
One thing after another.
Yeah, and it has slowly pushed us back. The whole mall thing, that's been a nightmare. We've been out to the mall half a dozen times now, though that has finally been wrapped up. Contracts have been signed, paperwork sent in, so that's good news.
All is good.
But and now, of course, we're making things even more complicated for us by introducing the show at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is generally during our prime time work time.
Yes, it is.
Time. Yeah.
As we noticed.
So Zach wasn't going to be here today.
No.
Because we've got to get this modeling class wrapped up. And to be honest with you,
it's water.
Yeah, it is water tonight. Guys.
Yeah, it's too early.
It's too early in the day. No Smirnoffs on the table.
No.
No vodka in bottles. So, anyways, the modeling class has got to get wrapped up here soon. We've got to get pre-registration going. This is obviously very important to us because the character rigging class is the next Maya-related class that's planned right after the Houdini class. And the character rigging class is moving ahead nicely. Tim's actually finished the first Broken Rig cartoon character setup, which allows for some really crazy, stretchy stuff. And the type stuff that you see on a 3D animated cartoon where the characters can do wacky stuff, which is awesome.
I could have finished that earlier.
But
that could have been useful, that rig.
Yeah, 72 hours, Jay. 72 hours.
Baby steps.
Starting at Friday night when we're already tired, so it's like we launch into this massive endeavor
with
exhausted.
a fanfare of
yeah, exactly. So, but anyways, and I'm so excited about the character rigging class. It's not called a character rigging class. No. It's the Mastering Maya, Mastering Maya Technical Rigging. That's it. Because you're rigging more things than just characters. You're studying several character rigs and then some other practical rigs that are really cool. But more on that later. I know you guys really aren't interested in that right now.
Really.
But the modeling thing is obviously very important because some of the models that you're going to be doing in the modeling class are going to be used over in the character rigging class. Don't worry if you're one of those that end up skipping the modeling class and you end up in the rigging class, we'll provide models to you. But because there's very specific things we'll be looking for. And for those of you that have asked over and over, am I going to be allowed to enhance the models in the modeling class? As this class is becoming more and more fine-tuned, you're going to get to do a lot more than just enhance. You're going to be developing your own content as well, plus content that we're going to have you develop. So you're really going to get slick when it comes to character modeling and some organic non-character modeling.
You will do the models that I'm going to show you, and you're going to do some of your very own that I'm not going to show you.
It's going to be an interesting and stressful time in that class and the rigging class.
Yeah.
The rigging class, you honestly will need to be prepared to occasionally take your brain out, massage it, pour alcohol on it, put it back in and continue. That will probably be required because it's going to be a pretty technical class.
No doubt.
But it's going to be a lot of fun for sure. So anyways, at the last minute, Zach needed a lunch break, and I said, good, for lunch, come over here and join us for the TV show.
Yes.
So right now he's drinking water and pretending that it's a juicy steak burger or something. Yeah.
Bastard.
Yeah, I know. You like that, don't you? But it's less greasy.
It is.
Less filling.
A lot less filling.
But look at that. Your incredible figure will stay perfect with 0 calories, 0 sugar.
Yeah, you'll also die if you don't take in calories. You know?
Wow, wow, wow.
One of those minor side effects.
Wow. Well, you sound like Jay now.
Yeah.
Hang on, actually. No, you don't. Sound like Jay for me. Nope. Perfect. No, awesome. Yeah, when Jay sighs, he lets out so much air. He could fill a balloon. We could strap him to one of those hot air balloons.
Yeah, just
so we strap him to
him on the
staring
floor
up,
and blow him straight
and
up.
just keep telling him depressing things. Jay, the sun's risen again. Up we go.
It's a good day today, isn't it, Jay?
Up we go. Oh man, that would be great.
Yeah.
But anyways, today is our first European show. Except we're not speaking European.
That's not even a
still
language.
American.
Well, we do have a Brit, so there's a little bit of English for you.
There you go.
But it is our first show that we're broadcasting at a respectable hour for those in the UK that are able to watch it, those in Germany, just those all over Europe. Those that are in America, too bad. And I got to be honest with you. I'm pretty impressed with the turnout here.
Yeah.
The turnout has been fantastic, and that's awesome. And that makes me kind of want to keep doing the shows at this time because, I mean, you know, if we get 60, 70 Americans and sprinkled in there, of course, there's some people from the UK that are watching the show at 9 o'clock, and those are our hardcore members.
Right.
They are.
And
You've got to be pretty
and we get
hardcore to be up at 4 in the morning.
And we get like
to
50
watch
or
the
60
show.
of those. But then we do this during the day, and we end up with somewhere between 150 and 200 people watching the live stream. Then,
yeah.
And look at BuzzNet. BuzzNet's crazy right now. Guys, you guys are awesome out there. We even have Andy Oko joining us right now from Russia.
Our lonely Russian.
How awesome is that? So, Big O's even joined in. He goes, hey, Buzz, I am here at work. Angela, are you able to take us over to BuzzNet? We'll see if this is a doable thing or not. Hey, holy crap.
Good grief.
All right, Angie, take us off for just a second. Let me make a quick
You're
adjustment.
magnified just a little too much.
Wow, that was impressive.
We get like one letter. Yeah.
Okay, take us back over. Let's see if we can do this without killing anyone.
Somebody typed the letter P.
Okay, take me off one more time.
He's just trying to get it just right.
Just right. I've got to find what is going to be. Angie, you just tell me over there when you think this looks right. So maybe we'll try about this. How's that look? Is that more normal? Yeah. All right.
Normal.
Here we go.
Oh, there you go.
Is that readable to you guys out there? I'm just curious. Good heavens, BuzzNet is rocking.
Of course, they're lagged quite badly now.
Yeah, I hear the lag is a lot bigger these days.
It is. Guys, there's a lot larger lag going on right now, and that's just because of the new way we're handling all of this.
Almost
Oh,
midnight
boy, here
Russia.
comes all the high moms. Guys, are you able to read that? Pez says it's fine. Pez is the man, and that is the word. It is fine,
There
so
you go.
deal with it. Let's leave it on BuzzNet for just a minute, and let's ask a quick question. Again, how are we looking, guys? Does the quality seem a little bit better? Is the feed a little more stable? That's the thing I'm most interested in. So let us know just as soon as you get this message, and we'll use this as a moment to take a drink of water.
27 seconds of lag. Wow.
We tested up to a minute.
But at least it's stable. It's going great. A little lag. Looks awesome. Quality's good. Steve Twist keeps getting disconnected.
That's because it's
probably
Steve
'cause it's
Twist.
Steve Twist. That'd be my guess.
Oh, wow. Some people only have 15-second lags. That's impressive.
Cool.
Some people have perfect feeds with no lag. Mr. Bluesman is in the UK.
Yeah.
I want his connection. Wow. It is kind of difficult to read because things are just flying by right now. That's awesome. All right, Ange, let's go ahead and fade back over. It's good to see that this is stable. I really do think that we have finally hit a home run with our connection capabilities now, and it looks like we're going to be able to provide a pretty stable stream. I do have plans in the near future to release a second stream that is done in parallel with this stream that is at a little lower quality. And with that, if we have people that are suffering from a little less than DSL connections or perhaps an unstable connection, then you can tune into the, lower bandwidth line.
Why do I see a setup in the near future that's got like a slider for how close you want it?
And you just switch over to different servers. Chink, chink, chink,
photo
chink.
reel down to crap.
Photo reel. Okay.
And that goes down to like a 5-second webcam, and you just slide in between them.
Oh, man, this thing's killing my ears tonight. What's up with that? Yeah.
You want to trade for these?
No.
These are kind of like having nails driven through your ears.
So let's check back in with Megan real quick. Megan, are you hanging in there with us?
I'm good.
You haven't gone to sleep yet?
Not yet.
So you got a bunch of friends over today. What's up with that?
They're not mine. They're Heather's.
Sweet.
Yes, got nothing to do with me.
So what are they all doing over here?
I don't know.
Is there going to be a Princess Tutu party or
Something like that. I think it's more Elfenlied, which is another anime.
Is that the one I heard that was extremely gory?
The very first part is. The very first part of the first episode.
And then there's no more gore at all? Have you not seen any more?
I've only seen an episode. And I don't think so, because it turned into this drama thing, and I got lost after that.
So it opens up, Zach, it really does sound pretty cool. So it opens up with a lot of violence?
It does. It's really interesting.
What kind of violence? I mean, is she toting a gun around, killing people?
She has this big helmet thing on. It's really interesting. If I remember correctly, she is a super weapon or
So she does it with her mind then?
Yeah,
she's
much.
a weapon of mass destruction.
Cool.
Thanks, Megan.
Massive
now you have
liberation.
Bush's satellites tuned into the Buzz Cave. We're going to have contractors out here tomorrow.
Found the WMDs.
Yeah, right here in Dixon, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Good heavens. So she's able to just think about it, and what does she do? Tear them apart? Their limbs fall off? They get leprosy? I don't know. What happens?
Well, she's going through this big place, a big government facility, and there's random worker people, things. What do you call them?
So she's walking around a big building.
Workers.
There's random people, and they just explode. Help me out here! I'm trying to get a mental picture.
I'm going to turn you inside out.
She'll rip their heads off, and she'll tear their limbs off, and if there's any little but if there's any little items that they have, like pens or something like that, then she'll ram
use
them
them?
through. She'll use them.
Sweet.
She'll kill them with paper clips.
So my question is, why is she in such a pissy mood? Because this does sound like a woman in a pissy mood.
Yeah, she sounds upset about something.
I have no idea.
I mean, if you had a woman walking around Walmart like this, we'd obviously have a problem. She'd make the front page of CNN.
Exactly, but you'd think something would be wrong. Does she just snap one day and decide, I'm going to kill everyone in the office?
Zach, shut up.
No, she's not exactly a person.
Okay, now I'm really confused.
Wait a minute, hang on.
She's a
robot.
WMD, damn it. That's not a person. She a robot?
I don't know.
She a spirit?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Is she animal?
Hold on.
We're now
She's proven that this has completely achieved the rating of anime. Why? Because there's a woman. She's probably sexy.
She is.
go.
She's completely naked in the very first part.
Very, excellent.
Now it's graduated to Jay's favorite anime.
Awesome.
Great. So there's a woman. She's naked. She's walking around a large area. People are just exploding, getting rammed with pins, heads falling off.
But
arms
she's not a
falling off.
woman.
But she's not really a woman.
But she is a woman.
But she's not really a
she
person.
has the shape of a woman.
She has,
well, that's all that
the
counts.
shape.
But I don't know what she is, because whenever it finally goes into the drama part, then she doesn't really say anything. She says meow or something like that.
That is an anime.
Now she's a furry.
What about
Excellent.
the Princess Tutu you guys were watching the other day where the character just randomly turned into a duck?
Well, she was a duck. She is a duck. She started as a duck, and then she became a Hiru, who is the main character who turns into Princess Tutu.
Oh, so she went through 3 different stages?
Oh, God, this is just too confusing.
Yeah.
Wow, and you guys, why do you watch this? Because it's so far separated from reality?
I guess so. I don't know.
Oh, she's a duck now.
That's the first
I guess you
reason.
don't see that on on West Wing. That would be pretty funny. Hi, I'm Toby. Quack, quack.
Quack, quack. No, not on my television.
That would be pretty funny. All right, Megan, thank you very much. We'll be checking back in with you shortly. Wow.
CJ looks like a duck.
Never really stopped to think about it. Though I must say the turkey episode was great.
Yeah.
Finally made it through Noel.
Oh, yeah.
Loved that episode.
Yeah, good episode.
Awesome.
Very, very intense. Girls are still watching them with us, too.
Wow,
which
that's
is really
awesome.
cool.
I come in every once in a while.
Now, most all shows, I think you've only missed one or two where it's like 2 in the morning and we're dying to watch one. And Angie's, what about the girls? Screw the girls. Put it in.
Are the girls here right now?
No, they're asleep. No, they're not here.
Well, there you go.
That's it.
We're usually not asleep at 1 in the morning.
Oh, there's been times you've been asleep, honey.
There's times.
Uh-oh.
And
Just
the
times.
war begins.
Fight. Come on, bring it in.
Go clean something. Anyways.
Yeah.
So, depending on how things go, we are planning on taking a few live call-ins. So for those of you that like to write the number down now, telephone number is area code 615-446-6502. Though let me warn everyone that right now the phone line has been disconnected. It's one of the reasons the show was slightly delayed, and that is it appears that it's still business hours.
Yeah.
So 3D Buzz still receives business phone calls.
We do.
And it was pretty interesting a few minutes ago. Did we just plug the line in? No, not yet. We'll plug the line in later.
No!
But we are still, of course, receiving business calls because it's a business day, and we received one from Sci-Fi Channel in reference to national advertising in the United States. And, that's kind of an odd phone call to receive, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is 3D Buzz. You're live on the air. Hello?
It would probably just get click.
Yeah, that's bad. We just lost somebody very important. So obviously we're having to be careful. And then when we do start taking call-ins, it is completely possible
they'll get through.
That George Bush will call. No, actually it's not. Because we'll laugh the entire time and then we'll get in trouble. But still.
I think he's down on Bourbon Street today.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the...
They said on the news.
Did you see the beating?
Dude who got beat up?
Yeah, did you see the footage?
That was messed up. Yes, I did.
What? George Bush got beat up?
No.
We aren't
No.
That doesn't
lucky.
make any sense.
No, be careful. Remember, there's satellites pointed at the house now.
Yeah.
WMDs and beating up George Bush could definitely send
Hey.
somebody
Great,
in
now
a
they're
black
kicking the
limousine
door
out there.
in. Hi,
We did
guys.
it on the Otaku Radio. We had CIA, FBI, and George Bush, and Canadians, and ninjas, and something. Oh, it was interesting. Guns.
We're managing to cover a broad spectrum.
Canadian ninjas. There you
Canadian
go.
Yeah, the
They're
Canadian.
white. No,
Dude,
that's
it's just
Walmart
the
ninjas.
H's right there. Wow.
Wow.
Just taking a look at holy cow. All right. BuzzNet Radio is rocking, probably the best I've ever seen it. Right now, I must say I'm highly impressed with the UK and European people. This is just, wow. How many, if you don't mind, Angie, let's go ahead and jump over into BuzzNet real quick. How many people do we have right now that are in America or somewhere in the United States that are listening into the live feed?
Why are there 3 zeros there?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Somebody messed up the whole international code thing.
Hey, Nadzadek.
001.
65 members in there right now. So everybody, just throw out where you're from right now. Let's see. Go Euro. UK rocks. Whew.
Is Demondo a ninja?
That would be pretty funny.
Israel. Wow. Wisconsin.
Nutman, I've got it. I'll do it. Just don't let me forget. So there's an
Which
America.
means don't let
wait a
anything
minute.
shiny go in front of
USA. We've got several Americans in there. Ooh, the Netherlands, baby. Sweet.
Has to dial 0 to get an outside line.
Of course, Fanrin's from whatever that is. I'm not sure I've ever visited there, to be honest
No, haven't
with you.
been there.
So, wow, the Duty's visiting us from the moon. I'm glad to see he's back from Mars.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit closer anyways. Wow, okay, just very, very impressed. So we do have some people from the United States in there, but it just might be better for us to do shows around this time. We'll do a poll on it a little bit later on in 3D Buzz and see what people think. Angie, let's go ahead and fade on back over. All right, so what do we have to talk about tonight? The modeling class is a huge thing, something that we're very proud of. Again, pre-registration for that class is going to begin sometime between Friday and Sunday. See, this
Very
weekend's
soon.
kind of a... it's kind of an interesting time for us. Is Ecstatic somewhere in there? Let me just take a
Yeah,
quick
he should
peek.
be.
Yeah, there's Ecstatic. Ecstatic, holler out something.
Say something.
Say
Speak.
something. he should be flying in Friday night if all goes well, and visiting with us, which will be a lot of fun. It'll give us an excuse to kind of take a break, go out and try to drown one of our members. It's going to be cold, though.
It is going to be cold. I don't know how much tubing is going to go on.
Yeah, but we will go boating one way or the other. If we
I'll go tubing. I don't care.
Yeah, that's true. Zach will go tubing in the nude.
Yeah!
With 32 degrees for the temperature, or 0 Celsius.
Well,
he doesn't care.
I'll have to get one of those heat packs and tuck it in my shorts.
What's that, Angie? Yeah, I saw that. Thanks. Let's see. Getting paid to watch BuzzTV. Can life get any better?
But does your boss know
though.
that you're getting paid to watch BuzzTV?
Yes, he's sitting right beside me. Thank you.
Rock on.
Sweet. So let's see. So with Ecstatic coming in this weekend, it is, he's so up for the tubing. X, even with the temperatures being a little chilly?
Oh, yeah, because we're talking probably like 40 to 50 degrees on the water.
Nah, probably not that cold. 75 degrees is this projected temperature for this weekend.
All right. And the river has dropped because it's been so cold lately, so you're probably talking,
maybe 50
in the water.
Maybe 50.
It'll be brisk.
You're not
I'm going to
good.
do it, though.
Yeah, we'll get pictures. We're going to take the camera out, and we will record that content, and we'll make sure to air it on next week's BuzzTV.
Yeah.
In fact, just if everybody's up for it, my thought is perhaps sometime this weekend while X is here, we'll do a special show, and we'll let X host it.
Yay!
So that'll be a lot of fun, and it'll let me take a break.
Hell, just let X run it.
We'll just all sit off on the side and point at him?
Yeah. Here, Ecstatic, do a TV show.
Do something.
We're going upstairs to
yeah,
to watch television.
So his ratings are 3 times higher than ours have ever been.
Probably. That's probably how it would go.
Wow. So anyways, yeah, it's hard not to watch over here because the stream is just boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
I know.
boom.
It's just people
flying
talking
by
all the time.
So let's see.
What else is
all
going
right.
on?
So a few new things. How are we doing on time, Logan? Okay, beautiful. We may end up having to swap out the old thing, and I'll extend Zach's lunch break today, and we'll give you a little longer show than normal if you guys are up for it. No JWR, no X-rated
right here.
show, no. You know what the good thing is?
No.
After this is over, I'm going to be hungry too.
Yeah.
Well, who am I
I'm
joking?
very hungry.
I'm always
You're
hungry.
always hungry.
And
Hey,
Jay.
Buzz.
Yeah.
Hungry?
Yeah.
There you go.
Starving. What you got in mind?
What have I got in mind?
Yeah.
Death, razor blades, alcohol, depression, darkness, fog.
And finally,
Amateurs.
Did that? Sweet. Well.
oh, wow. Oh, man. Order a pizza. No, I don't think I'm in the mood for pizza.
Oh,
today.
no pizza.
I could handle some cheese dip and some fajitas, though.
I knew that was
Hey,
coming.
you could order it on the...
I knew that was coming.
Wait a minute, what was that, Megan?
You could order it.
Order the pizza?
Yeah.
We've done that before.
No, not the pizza. The stuff with the Mexican restaurant.
Si, senor.
But we still got to go pick
But
it up.
we're not going to pick it up. We're going to go sit down.
So if we go sit down, it's fresh. It's right there.
Ooh, ah.
It's right out of the oven.
That's my girl. All right, so how about some interesting things? For those of you that are listening in live right now, would you like to see a sneak peek at the new front page of 3D Buzz that's being worked on as well? This is a sneak peek. Oh, my God. Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Ah! Ah!
I'll eat it wrapper and all.
Ah!
Mom's throwing fish to the lions or
Snickers! Oh, hell yeah!
meat to the
Oh,
lions.
that's
I didn't even know there was a
I'll
Snickers
trade
house.
you. I've got 2.
Hell no, it's a Snickers, baby. Wow. So, sneak peek at the new 3D Buzz website. Now, guys, this is not yet done. So, I'm going to give you a link that's obviously going to go someplace special. I ask that you please do not post... Yes, Jay. That's nice. Thank you. Very, very good. Now, let me talk. Good. Yes, stare at it. Good. Good. Make friends with it. It will not argue with you ever. Good. The hell is that?
That was the wrapper. I ate the whole thing a minute ago. It was the only way I knew you wouldn't get it.
Oh, man, you are totally... There we go.
There we go.
Now I can actually hear you. So, all right. So, again, Please do not post this on 3D Buzz, those on the radio, those on the TV show right now that are listening in live. Here you go. Head on over to the following address. I'm going to go there with you. It's www.3dbuzz.com/SV_home_t.php devlock, that's DEVLOCK equals 1,000. Now let me go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to paste it over here in BuzzNet. But you guys got to remember, those that are in BuzzNet right now, not everyone that's right now, we have got around 200 people listening to the show, and we don't have 200 people in BuzzNet at the moment. So here you go. Jump over there to that real quick. And this is kind of where we're at right now. Rob, a web developer that has worked with 3D Buzz for quite a while.
Wow, like a whole bunch of people are posting.
And I beat them all.
Wow.
So anyways, this is where we're at the moment as we're starting to get it put together. And get your thoughts and feedback. And then we're going to talk about a little contest idea that I have. So, yeah, there is a lot more color now. Then I don't know if we can, Angie, I'll need to, hang on one second. Let me see if I can do, this might make it to where we can actually show this. If I just take this down to, let's say, 1. Can you see that, Angie? Yeah. All right, go ahead and switch us over. So
Yay.
This is kind of what we're looking at. As a matter of fact, this is a really good technology test. Logan, as I move my mouse around, just see how bad this chops up. So I added a lot more color for sure. The links and all do not work yet. That's just kind of a feel for what it's looking like. And you can see now that our rollouts are a lot brighter. Look at that, Zach.
Oh, yeah. Super bright rollout.
So, yeah, just the whole idea is to get a lot more color into everything and just, make people feel a little warmer, a little happier. The old 3D Buzz was dingy and
a kinder, gentler 3D
dark.
Buzz.
Yeah. So, that's kind of the idea. So let's see. I'll go ahead and switch this back over real quick just so that I can kind of keep up with what's going on in BuzzNet. All right, so good. People are digging it. That's good news. How bad, Logan, did that chop up? When you get a second, let me know. I'm curious on how well it held or not. Still doing technology tests.
Half an hour to get the lag through and hear that.
Yeah, well, a good 30 seconds or so anyways.
Well, if the second was a minute, that would be half an hour.
Well, it's times 11 with me, so technically we're dealing with...
Shit, so that's like 5.5 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I need a fajita.
Yeah, I'll need food long before then.
Wow. Okay, it is 5.5 hours, so we're still waiting here.
Ticky.
The funny thing, once
he's just sitting there, he's heard it already. He's just like, I'm just going to make them wait.
Here he comes. How was it, Logan? How about the video? Did it hold up pretty well? Reasonably?
Yeah, the chat, it's a definite improvement.
Okay.
It does artifact, but there's only so much you can do.
But the big thing is nobody died.
Nobody dies, it doesn't chop, and it is a definite improvement as sheer volume.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, great. All right, so hang on one second. Benoit, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct, and that's one of the big reasons we finally got on to changing this. What's this dude's name right there?
What's he absolutely correct?
Polite.
That it was needed to change the site because noobs were lost.
Hey, for those of you that are using F words on BuzzNet, please try to refrain from doing that. We would greatly appreciate that.
Try to refrain from what?
Using words like...
Oh, yeah.
Because that puts us in a situation where we can't really bring BuzzNet into the show.
No F words.
Yeah.
Ever.
Not unless we're in the middle of doing some type of special rated R show that's been announced and we've checked your ID at the door.
Yeah.
Anyways. So, I have a contest proposal. Do we have anybody out there that knows how to design web pages? Yes? No? Anybody out there interested in a little contest? Let's see if we have anybody respond back. See, here's what I'm thinking, Zach.
What are you thinking? Tell me, inform me, teach me.
we've got just the front page coming along, and it's looking pretty good. I mean, now everybody can just stare at us for a second, but I'll show you this. So this is coming along, and it's
I've seen it. It's looking really nice.
Starting to have a good feel, and it's actually becoming functional now. This is true text instead of just graphics.
When I first saw all the pieces that were going in outside the context of the web page, I was a little bit about the cream color, and. No, like when I wasn't looking at the rest of the page, when I was just seeing this.
Oh, I see.
I wasn't sure how the cream would work in there, but it's actually looking really good.
I think it works really well.
I'm digging it.
It stands out, which I totally dig. Now, you guys have seen the Maya Fundamentals page, and it is a page that is basically set up to educate people about the Maya Fundamentals class. And we need something similar. Now, it can be redesigned to fit with the style of this new front page that we're putting together. What we're looking for is something that's dedicated for the member sponsor page, telling people about what member sponsors are and what they get. Something for the C++, and something from OpenGL. Now, all of that data is out there right now. I mean, if you dig into the store, you'll find full descriptions. If you go to the download system, you can find all the things that member sponsors can get, etc. But we need some pages for this. Wouldn't you agree, Jay? Jay, this is important stuff that I thought you'd be interested in. Marketing.
Yes, we need pages. I'm working on a few at the moment.
I know, but I'm thinking of throwing out...
If anybody else out there is interested in actually having their work on one of the larger 3D websites going, then...
Well, not just that. I want to offer them something for this.
You always want to offer them something. They get tons already.
Well, come on. It makes it a little more interesting, and it'll get more people interested in putting something together.
Stingy versus generous. Fight!
I win.
He's the CEO.
I wanted to see some battle going on.
I pull out my special pill. Here, swallow this. Okay, so anyways, what we're going to do is the following. I'm thinking that we just have a simple contest, but this is going to be a quick turnaround. I mean, we only have a couple of days before we just put something together ourselves. But anyone who would like to get a free copy of the C++, OpenGL, or Maya Fundamentals VTMs, or Maya Modeling, if you happen to have already bought those. Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Calm
it's the first
down,
time I've heard this.
Well, I just made it up right now.
Make stuff up on the radio.
I know this.
It sounds great. I got to jot it down in a minute so I don't forget it, but it sounds great. Let's have a contest. Let's see who can make, thanks, Zach. Let's see who can make some great pages that keep continuity with the new front page of the site.
Too much to write.
That tells me about member sponsors. One that tells me about learn C++. You're new to it. You want to get into it. Here's what we've got to offer. And something new for the OpenGL as well. And whoever, if we have somebody that we select and use, then you'll get a free copy of OpenGL, C++, or the Maya Fundamentals, or the Maya Modeling class, if that is what you're interested in. So I'm making it worth their time, Jay, because this is a fast turnaround. I need this in a couple of days, or we're just going to have to put it together ourselves. So if you are serious with this...
Yeah, if you're serious.
Get on it as soon as this show's over and you have the time.
Yeah, if they email me, I'll have a look at whatever it is and pass it to you.
Okay. So you guys email jay@3dbuzz.com, and I'm real serious. Again, use that front page. Make sure it kind of flows. It fits with that. That's pretty important. We need to keep the continuity, and that would be great.
Design elements, which they now have access to.
Give us a deadline, they say.
Tomorrow, 12. That's a deadline.
Looking at, the next couple, what is today anyways? I've lost track of time. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. By Thursday night. Yeah, we got the next show coming up Thursday evening. Maybe we can even showcase some of the pages that have been turned in. So let's say by Thursday night. I know this is not a lot of turnaround time, but it could be worth it.
True enough.
So let's just give that a shot.
Thursday midnight GMT.
And see what we can do. What are we, -5 or plus?
-6.
We're -6?
We're -6.
That works
so
fine.
If we say Thursday midnight GMT, well, that's going to be Friday technically.
Okay.
He's right.
2 days before the next show begins, get your submissions turned in if you're interested in this, and let's see if we can come up with something cool. All right, Pez asks a good question over in BuzzNet Radio chat, and that is, how do you want it? A PSD, files, HTML, or what? I can tell you now that Logan would very much prefer that it already be broke up. So if you want to put together a PSD and submit it to us and say, hey, do you like this? Or for that matter, it could be just a JPEG, right?
Sure.
And then we say, wow, that's looking pretty kick-ass. Then, yeah, having it chopped up. As a matter of fact, if you feel that you can chop it up reasonably fast, I don't mind the submissions being a simple JPEG. And then if we end up picking you, then you go ahead. But you got to be able to chop it up and all, because we're so tight on time right now with so many different things going here. It would make it very difficult for us to
work on that.
To
as
work
well.
that in
Yeah.
with everything else going
Sure
on.
enough. Where do we send them?
Where do we send it to? Send it to Jay, J-A-Y. No, that's not death. That's Jay at 3dbuzz.com. And Jay will respond back to you guys letting you know. As far as the other contest, hang on a second. Another question came in, and that is, do we need to include the menu bars? No, that's an awesome question coming in from Goldfish654, who forgot to turn his firewall off or set it up for BuzzNet. Basically, just put the center section. We don't need the top and the side. If you want to include those just so that we can see the contrast and all, that's fine. But you don't have to do that. We're just looking for the guts of what's going to go in for each of those sections. So there you go. Again, that is Jay at 3dbuzz.com. Just send it over there. And let's see. And that's not freedbuzz.com. That is 3. Hey, they're asking, Jay. I have to acknowledge
Screw them.
It's funny.
I have to acknowledge them. So anyways, the other contest that we've got going on, we'll release some dates Thursday night. We are going to extend that contest as we're slowly starting to get people a little bit more enthusiastic about getting something submitted. Remember, we have Contest 1 and Contest 2, which are 2 different contests that have been designed to help bring awareness.
Spread the word
About 3D Buzz. So we'll push that back a little bit just to give people some more time, because I know we're pretty much out of time on the contest now.
Had you thought that by opening up the booth at the mall, we pretty much won our own contest?
Yay, I give member sponsorship for life.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's a pretty good thought. Anyways, I'm going to submit now.
I would say we never said that employees couldn't join the contest.
That's a pretty good thing.
There
That you point that out. We probably should include something like that.
Yeah.
But good, thank
God, wouldn't that irritate everybody?
Yeah.
Like,
No
everybody,
fair.
like, sorry guys, we won, so.
So have a good day, and thanks for playing.
works for me.
That would rock.
So, no, we're not going to do that, of
No.
course.
Yes and no.
So anyways, moving right along, a couple other things. The mall contracts, as we've already mentioned at the beginning of the show, were signed. They did indeed get everything worked out.
Who was that?
On Monday.
Thing 2K.
Thing 2K, don't do that again.
Perhaps he just didn't realize there was a show going on.
I will bring a hammer on your head.
But yeah, the situation in the mall was resolved peacefully without any bloodshed Monday morning, as the lady in charge said that she didn't mean to put us over in front of the perfume counters at Dillard.
Nope.
That was just a misunderstanding with the number locations that are found on the map. We did not get the location that's closest to GameStop, but we are about 4 foot further from it.
Yeah, which is fine.
So
Tragic.
that
Really
is
tragic.
absolutely fine. So now, for the first time in my life, I have an excuse to order 2, count them, not 1, but 2, 42-inch plasma displays. Yes.
Which he's going to tie into his computer whenever all is said and done and use twin 42-inch monitors. It's a giant wall of video.
Hey, double-click my computer. Hang on. I'm getting there.
It's like your mouse pad's 4 feet wide. So just like, click.
Sweet. But anyways, with that all worked out, now we will begin November 1st out there at Cool Springs Galleria. I'm really excited about the possibilities that we have in front of us with 9 million people going through that mall. It is a very upscale mall. It's in a more posh area of Middle Tennessee. Average income is like $85,000 a year, and their average sales per foot there, square foot, is really, really good,
$415,
which is exceptional.
It is exceptional
So-
for a mall.
So it should work out really well. And if nothing else, we don't sell anything. By God, we'll get the name 3D Buzz out to a lot of people, because we'll have cool stuff playing on the monitors, and people are going to wander over and go, hey, What'd that do? It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And if that doesn't happen, and by December 1st we haven't gotten anywhere, nobody's coming over to the booth, I will order Zach to wear the blue dress for the last 2 weeks. That's right.
Oh, yeah, that'll get a lot of people
You'll be
over
Mrs.
to the
Claus.
booth. Yeah.
You saw my husband downstairs and you had your picture taken? Come over here.
Come sit on my lap, baby. Tell me what you want for Christmas.
So anyways, let's see. Moving right along. So that's some good news. Jay posted a thread last night in the lounge of 3D Buzz that's titled, Go Here, Watch This. If you have yet to do that, and you have yet to see the movie Serenity, do so.
Even if you have seen the film Serenity,
yeah,
it's still cool.
I actually watched it again early this morning, just for the hell of it. It's the first 10 minutes of the movie, from the very beginning. And it's a great introduction to the movie, and
awesome.
it really does leave you with wanting more. Well,
if you watch that and you don't...
I would say most people are left with wanting more.
If they watch that and they don't want to go and see it immediately, they need to tell me so I can slap them.
Yeah.
Jay slapping someone.
They have no taste.
Hello, there's all my other daughters coming into the room. How is it going today? Where's your other friend? Sewing upstairs.
In the sweatshop.
When I was 16 years old, it wasn't like that. Well, actually, she's almost 18
How
now.
can I suddenly picture Buzz shut up in his house? Buzz, are you going out with the guys tonight? No, I'm staying home sewing.
Well, he did figure out how to thread Heather's machine.
I did.
That's what I'm saying. He's really
did.
good. Getting that bobbin going, the whole thing. I think there's a secret past here we don't know about.
Aircraft mechanics, baby. It's all coming back to me. I took aircraft mechanics in
You sewed the seat covers, didn't you?
in high school. No, the fabric for the wings and all.
Oh.
And the fuselage.
Cool.
And it's one of the things we had to learn to do was operate a sewing machine. And, of course, you know, when the class first began and we're being told about this, I was thinking,
What?
there wasn't nothing about sewing in the freaking description of
What
the
am I, a
course.
seamstress? I'm an aircraft mechanic.
And I'll tell you, my aircraft mechanic instructor was a retired Navy SEAL. He was like 78 years old, and he looked... You could see the age in his face, but his body looked like he was 18 or 19.
Sure, one of those do not frack with kinds of guys.
Yeah, he was stronger than anybody in the class, any jocks that were taking the class, anybody. You don't mess with him.
Right.
And that man, wow, I've got some incredible stories, some that I definitely should not broadcast. If he's still alive, because that was quite a few years ago, then he'd probably end up in trouble. But I'll tell you what, that man didn't take shit off anyone, and he introduced us to so many things. We learned to weld, we learned to sew, we learned to strip things, work with sheet metal, electronics. For 2 years, we went through so much stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and that's what originally sparked my interest in electronics and communications, which ended up taking me into a 4-year stint of the United States Air Force, which I look back and say, yeah, it was great. I got.
I look back and say, yeah, I did that.
I got to travel a little. Yeah. Outside of that, it sucked ass, and then at the end of my 4 years, I was out of there because I couldn't take anymore. So anyways...
does not work well with others.
I do, too. I just don't kiss ass. I didn't know. It doesn't work for me.
Well, that's the same thing in the job.
Get over to the lounge if you haven't seen the 10-minute clip. The thread, again, is titled, Go Here, Watch This. Check it out. See what you think. Add your thoughts in there. The bad guy was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Loved the bad guy in that
He was
movie.
so cool.
What was
the
he?
operative of the Parliament.
Yeah.
An operative of the Parliament.
The more Jay quotes the movie over and over every day.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the more he quotes it, when we first left the movie that Friday night, he was quoting some of the lines. They were kind of rough. I don't know how he does this. This just must be a way that the human mind works. But every day his quotes are getting better and better, and now he's up to the point where he can quote 5-6 minute spots of the movie. It's like it's becoming more and more clear in his mind as he continues to do this, and it's now starting to become a little scary. But anyways, let's see what else.
I like the "Don't look behind you" bit.
The "Don't look behind you"?
Yes, when they're in the city, don't look behind you. For anybody that hasn't seen the film, I can't go into detail.
Gotcha.
But
Spoiler.
Watch out for it.
I'm trying to remember that.
I haven't seen the movie since the screener.
That escapes me. Can you give me one hint?
It involves
beginning, middle, or
pane of glass.
Oh, okay. Good enough. So, and 2 clowns and an elephant. So anyways, that just throws people off.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Wow.
All right, now are you guys up for talking about something a little more serious for just a minute? Yes or no? Angie, let's go ahead and tune in over here on BuzzNet. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. It's taking a look. Silent J is talking kind of scary.
They're asking if Jay can do the voices. I'll bet he can.
All right, so they're ready for some serious. Let's just leave it over here for just a minute, and we'll see if this scares anybody away. Is there any of you guys out there that's listening to the show right now that feel that you are able to put together video training modules up to the same caliber as we do? Or if you were to work with us, you could produce the same caliber of VTMs. In other words, if myself or Zach was sitting there with you and we were recording content, do you feel that you could just fit right in and flow? Yes, no? Give me your thoughts on that, because we are getting ready to start expanding. No, me. Guys, we're not looking to say that we're all awesome and everything. We're actually looking for people that might could be able to fit in there with us. Okay, Nadzotic's got me there. My English sucks. Okay, that's a good point. All right, Angie, let's go ahead and feedback over. Richard Yu is interested in us doing porn VTMs, and we're going to let you come over there, and we'll set you up with a Dixon lady, and we'll let you take care of those for us.
That's right.
Even Megan thought that was funny.
That is kind of scary.
I think you'd have a better chance with some of the tentacles.
Oh, Jay, you didn't have to go there.
Please stop watching cartoons before the show.
Jay. Okay, here's the deal.
You're the one bringing up Dixon women.
But Jay, anyways, guys, here's the deal. We're looking for content developers. If you're interested in making a little extra money and perhaps even being flown out here to the most exciting location in the world, Dixon, Tennessee. Well, that's, of course, after you get off the airplane and we slip a lot of alcohol in you quickly so that...
Intravenous.
Yeah, one bottle down, next bottle. After 3 bottles, you will honestly believe that Dixon is the most exciting place on the planet.
There you
go. What we're looking for...
The world stops spinning.
...is content developers, and it does not have to be in the world of 3D. Okay, we're looking to bring in people to start producing content that is outside the realm of 3D. To be honest with you, they finally killing your ears?
Yeah, my ears are about to fall off.
Yeah, I don't see how you can do it that long. So anyways, the things we're looking for, don't really know. I know all of you guys right now in the world of 3D Buzz are all thinking 3D, because most of you guys are 3D artists, and that's great. But we are looking to start expanding 3D Buzz into a bit of a bigger market in the very near future. And to do this, we would like to get your help. For those of you that are into 3D, don't fear that, oh, no, Buzz and Zach and crew are going to turn their backs on the world of 3D. No, we've got great content being put together for you guys right now. We've got a series of courses in the pipeline being produced, which will trickle out, this year, and then we've got several that are coming out next year, so it's going to be absolutely awesome. So don't worry, that is not about to happen. But at the same time, we would like to start making more training available in our style, if you will, to more people out there.
Over more topics.
This could be anything from audio engineering. It could get into the world of networking and computer science. It could be more programming stuff that we're not working on at the moment. It could be... I'm trying to think. It could be MCSE stuff, MCSD stuff. The certification stuff is big, contrary to what all of you guys out there may think right now. Anyways... JWR, how to waste time on the internet. Actually, we can record that video right now.
Yeah.
I thought we were.
It's like if you guys are here, then you've already figured that one out. No,
editing videos, that was a great mention. VTM on how to drive a car. Yeah, that's how my girls filmed that one. It'll scare the hell out of all of our viewers. Mic us up. Oh, man. Good God, don't let me die. So if you happen to be a serious individual out there that's watching this right now.
Small chances of that, but
I know. but we are now up to around 2,000 viewers once this gets put up for download. So we're starting to hit more
Lots of people.
and more people. If you happen to be someone that's interested in making some extra money and perhaps you have a weekend where you could fly out here to Dixon, Tennessee, we, of course, would fly you out here and you hang out with us for the weekend. PM me. And in the subject of the PM, have it say content creator And that'll get my attention, of course, because I do get a lot of PMs every day. And then what I'd like for you to do is PM me an idea, a thought. I think it would be cool if you had training videos over the following. And, just present it as an idea and then wait for a PM back from me. I'll PM you back and say, I think that's a great idea, or I may ask you questions, or I may simply say, not looking for that, but thanks. And if that happens, don't let that upset you or anything. It's just how it is. And then if we go forward with that, what I will need is a 10-minute demonstration of you presenting some part of the content that you've talked about, just to make sure, and you don't have to have anything other than a $10 PC mic.
Yep. Which actually are sounding pretty good these days.
Yeah, they're not bad. Yeah. And then
just don't blow into it.
No, that'd be bad. But then with that, and if that goes well, and then we'll go ahead and set up all the arrangements for producing the real deal. This will allow us to start developing more content faster. Right now, the problem we have, there's a fly flying around.
It's the fly.
The problem we have right now is it's just Zach and I doing content all the time. And that's difficult, people, to continue putting stuff out.
Lots of content.
At a very fast pace.
2 little people.
Yeah, just doesn't work well. So if you are interested, and again, there's some money to be made here as well as a trip away from your homeland into ours for a little while, PM me and let's see what we got. Let's see if we can work something out. It'd be very interesting. I figure that we would start here asking you guys first before I start advertising on a more nationwide scale outside of the world of 3D Buzz, where if we do that, obviously we'll be able to pick up people easily.
Right.
But give you guys the first stab at this. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and tune in with Megan for just a minute and have...
She's still awake?
Yeah. Megan, are you still there?
Barely hanging there.
Barely hanging in there? You saw Heather and Meta come in, and you thought, I could be with them right now, and it would be so much better. And you could be upstairs watching a tutu program or something like that. I'm just playing. So, tell us a little bit about this AWA thing. A lot of people have heard you guys talk about it, and then we went to Atlanta a couple of weeks ago, and you and Heather dressed up, and you went to this thing, 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Well, what exactly was AWA?
It's an anime convention. It's Anime Weekend in Atlanta.
Anime Weekend. So, I didn't even know what it stood for.
Yeah,
huh?
I didn't either.
That's something good. Okay.
Sorry.
So, anyways, this anime convention, what do people do there? One, I know they dress up. You guys dressed up.
Some people do. Others just take pictures.
Others just take pictures. Hang on just 1 second. Logan, how close are we? 8.5 minutes. Okay, just keep an eye on it and let me know when we're down to about 1. And then we'll just change out discs. So anyways, Megan, people dress up, and what happens at these conventions?
A bunch of anime people get together and...
Well, what'd you guys do when you got together? Is it something you don't want to tell your dad about?
No.
Well, we all did. Well, okay.
We strip off our clothes and light a big bonfire and dance around it shouting anime songs or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be bad. So what all do you do?
They have concerts. They have anime showings, screenings.
So concerts.
They played, what was it? That Final Fantasy, Advent Children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they played that there?
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice.
We didn't see it. It was like at 1 a.m.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Yeah, and you guys had 11 o'clock curfew. I'm so mean. I know. So concerts. Who played?
P-Lander Z.
P-Lander Z. Okay.
Yeah, Heather got the
Got an interview with him?
The yellow one, he's nuts.
Okay.
He's nuts.
Why? What did he do to make you think he's nuts?
You just have to see. I can't explain
I'm about to say you're nuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute. When you say the yellow one, is he yellow?
They're animated, right?
Oh, okay.
They're animated
No.
characters? They're not?
No, they're real
They're
people.
just dressed up. They have
He's
sort
painted
of
yellow.
Power Ranger outfits.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Something like that.
Wow.
They're really awesome. The red one stayed at our hotel. If you remember, it was the one that was outside that we were trying to figure out if it was a he or a she.
Okay.
That was one of them.
Huh.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was the red one.
Because I didn't know if it was a he or she.
No, I
It
couldn't
was a
tell.
It was a he.
Well, that's
I was really
The red
thinking
one.
it
good
was
to
a
put
Sounds
some
like a discussion
closure on
about
I
that.
really thought it was a
M&Ms.
scary she. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got concerts. How many concerts in all?
Quite a few actually. They had the main concerts. They had 3 people there.
Okay.
and they'd have the main concerts, and then they'd have sort of like just preparing concerts everywhere else, in the dealer's room or in the main lobby and stuff like that.
The dealer's room. Is there a little blackjack going on?
Well, no, what are they dealing? What you need? What you need?
I'll hook you up, baby.
Place your bets.
No, the dealer's room, I don't know where it came from, but it's where they sell things.
Yes, I bet. Things
Guess
like
this is getting
what?
worse.
Yeah.
The anime stuff. They'll sell.
Whoa, Megan, this show's not rated R. They'll what?
Try that again.
They'll shat what?
What are they shitting?
They'll sll posters, CDs,
And
J-rock
shit.
CDs, J-pop CDs.
So basically a bunch of shit.
There you
Okay,
go.
cool.
Anime shit. That's what they sell.
they'll sell videos, manga, which is 20% off.
Okay, so you can get some good deals there.
Oh yeah.
And you guys have actually been interested in running your own little booth out there, right?
Heather has.
Heather has.
Heather and Meta came up with it,
Oh, boy.
and they talked it over with me, but
What do they want to do?
they want to. Well, that's the thing. We went into the dealer's room, and there are these people that had Otaku Radio booth there, and they were handing out cards just to get noticed and everything. But Heather and Meta were thinking about doing that at MTech,
Okay,
just so we could get some sort of recognition
gotcha.
and a people.
Start doing those Otaku TV shows
Yeah.
every Saturday.
You know.
And cosplay with everyone. You'll end up getting mugged at one of the events. It'll work. Well,
will
ladies
work.
and gentlemen, real quick, we're about to tune out for a commercial break. Brought to you by 3dbuzz.com. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We're pretty much filled up our first DVD of the show. We've only got an hour at high quality, so get ready for a part 2. If you guys are up for us going a little bit longer, we've got more to talk to Megan about, and then, of course, we'd like to hear from you as well. So with that, stick around. We're going to stay live, though. While we're off the air, we're free to do whatever. And, so that's just how it is.
Yeah.
So, Zach, you want to hit me with a beat?
We'll be
back in a minute, guys.